Hey, what's up, Courtney? It is Sunday here on C2C, and we're starting a readathon in like 2 hours, 3 hours. I've got no idea what time it is. I realized yesterday we didn't really explain what a readathon is. We just kind of assumed that you knew. For a readathon, if you're part of the area of YouTube known as BookTube, you know what this is. BookTube is full of YouTubers who just talk about books, like beauty gurus. Talk about hair and makeup and clothes and beauty things and feeling beautiful on the inside. That sort of thing. Booktubers talk about what books they want to read. So we got the phrase TBR, to be read. And they also came up with this idea, I don't know if they came up with it. They also have this idea of a readathon where during a set amount of time you read as many books as you possibly can. For us, that's starting tonight at midnight. And going through Friday night at midnight, and it's tomorrow at midnight. Right, tomorrow at midnight. During a readathon, there are reading challenges and there are video challenges for the booktubers, and we're stealing that. Just like we stole this idea from the vlog brothers of this video channel. We're not creative. But the difference between the regular readathons and our readathons is the book drive, which we mentioned yesterday. For the book drive, don't forget to look through your shelves, your parents' shelves, ask them first, of course, and find somewhere online. I'm going to try and put some links down below to places that I think are probably pretty good. Check them out for yourself. Don't trust me. You don't know me.
We're strangers on the internet. Where we live on the internet.
We live on the internet. We live in the device that you're watching this from.
Free us.
For the reading challenges, we have a list of 10 challenges. If you want to do this readathon with us, and we're going to be trying to do this too, try and read books that meet one of these categories.
Or multiple.
Or multiple ones.
Whatever you want. Just read.
Yeah, basically read as much as you can. And think about the people who don't know how to read and how unlucky they are that they can only have one life. Because, I mean, I've had so many lives just from the different books that I've read.
The first reading challenge is read a book that makes you a better person. This isn't necessarily just a self-help book, but it can be a book that makes you want to be a better person, that you identify with a character, and it forces you into being a better person.
Challenge number 2, read a book that finishes up a series for you. Like this series, I don't know if you can see it, The City of by Cassandra Clare.
The Mortal Instruments series.
Right. Obviously it's a series. If you've read one of them or any of them and you haven't finished it, do it. Finish one. Finish what you started. You dirty sloth. I forgot to mention, this is the resolution readathon, since it happens over New Year's. Make resolutions. Follow through with them. That's why, you want to be a better person. You want to finish what you started with a book series. And number 3,
read a book that you've resolved to read, but you haven't read yet. A book that's been on your shelf, and you're like, okay, I'm going to read that next book. And then you get a new book, so you read the new book. And the book is still sitting on your shelf. Just read it.
Read a book that you should have read in high school or middle school. A book that you should have read for school. You probably said that you did, and you sparked notes, and you read enough of it to get by. Great Expectations.
So another book on the challenge is a book that all of your friends have read. Like for me, it's any of the Nicholas Sparks books. I haven't read a single one, but they apparently all have.
Read a book that has an upcoming movie. Like we all know Paper Towns is coming up. Just finished filming a couple weeks ago.
So, and the next one is a book of a childhood memory. This isn't picture books, but it could be a book like your parents read to you when you were little, or if there's a character that reminds you of something in your childhood, just any childhood memory.
I read all of the Ramona books when I was little, and I have them here, so I might end up reading one of those. Read a book that's outside of your normal genre. Most of the books that I read are either young adult fiction or classical fiction, and so I've got a couple on my shelf right now, but I think I'm going to be reading an autobiography.
The next one is a book that none of your friends have read.
For me, that would be Nicholas Sparks, because I hang out with mostly all guy friends. The final one is read a book with more than 4 words in the title. Like Miss Peregrine's School for Unusual Children.
Peculiar children.
Peculiar children.
Close enough.
In addition to book challenges, there are video challenges every day. If you have a video channel, then consider doing this. If you've never made a video before, maybe this is a good time to start.
We'd love to see anyone who watches us.
Yeah, leave a comment below if you're going to be doing this readathon and let us know what you're going to be reading and if you're going to be doing any videos so that we can follow you. There's video challenges each day that are kind of book themed and just to like give you a short break from reading, but also they're very simple challenges, so it won't take a lot of editing or anything. You could literally just turn on your phone and say, "This is today's video." Woo! You all have really high-pitched voices for some reason. I don't know. We're going to be going back and forth on here. On my channel, I'll be doing the other videos, so I'm going to be doing all 5 videos. But on this channel, I'm only going to be doing 2. Right. So Monday, Courtney's going to take it, and she's going to do her top 5 most recommended / favorite something authors.
Tuesday, Christiana is going to do her top 5 life-changing books. The books that have made her who she is today.
Yeah. Books that were life-changing for me, not necessarily books that I think would be life-changing for everybody, just ones that affected me on a deep and personal level.
Stop crying, you're gonna get the phone wet.
The phone is very far away. So, day number 3, New Year's Eve, Wednesday. You know how when they do books to movies, a lot of times it's just awful.
It's just wrong.
They mess it up. How did you put it in the cover? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Courtney's gonna take one of the scenes that they just messed up and do it correctly. Then, Thursday and Friday, we're both gonna be showing you what books we're donating and go through kind of our bookshelf. One of those days, either Thursday or Friday, and on my channel I'll be doing a video taking a book that you would really like to see become a movie and do a scene or 2 from that. And
Correctly.
but that's all that we have to tell you. If you want to follow my vlogs for the days that I'm not going to be on here, link is down below. Good night. I love you.
Good night. I love you too. This is
Does she?
awkward.
Does she? Can this video be more than 5 minutes?
Yes.
I feel like
since we're both in it.
Videos that we're both in can be 10 minutes. No, we said 8
minutes.
8 minutes.
Rule. Oh, we did make that a rule.